to take this kind of conversation, right? So hello guys, we are live on YouTube right now. Good morning everyone. My name is Camila. I am the host from today Immersion. And just to explain a little bit for those who don't know what is Talk and Talk. Talk and Talk is a language conversation platform. And here you can find immersions in English, Spanish, French, Italian, and Mandarin also. And if you want to understand more about the Talk and Talk, you can go to www.talkandtalk.com.br. And just to clarify, guys, I'm not a teacher. I am a student as you. And this is a safe place. Here you can make mistakes, and please don't judge anyone or correct anyone. And we are here just to have a great conversation and a free speech. So please, Anderson, can you read the first question and answer, please?
First question.
Yeah.
Could you please introduce yourself from the others? Well, my name is Anderson. I live in Rio de Janeiro. I'm 37 years old. I'm married and I have a daughter. She is 9 years old.
Mhm.
I'm a finance analyst and now I'm employed. So I'm here in Talk and Talk to improve my conversation skills. It is a difficult that I have. So it's grateful to me is here with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Anderson. And how about you, Pedro? Could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hello, guys. My name is Pedro Jaued. I'm 36 years old. I'm living in Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais. The place of pão de queijo and the others is very nice. I love so much. And I'm journalist degree, but now I unemployed. I don't work on the area. I'm single. Don't have kids. Don't have pets. I love pets. I love dog, but I don't have on the moment. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Pedro. And how about you, Ayla? Could you please introduce yourself?
Sure. Good morning. It's a pleasure for me to be here again. I think it's so awesome subject today. Congrats, Camila. You are awesome.
Thank you.
And I've been in this process of studying English since 2020, and I'm here to improve step by step my confidence, my English skills in general. And today is a good day. It's a Sunday in my city, as usual, because it's a sun, a city, uh, a city sun. I think a cidade do sol, because yeah, it's hot, but okay, it's okay, it's good. There is a good side about it too. And yeah, that's it for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayla. Here in São Paulo, it's really, we have a sunny day too. It's a beautiful day here. So guys, my name is Camila. I am 39 years old. I live in São Paulo and I work as an accountant in an energy company. I am here in Talk and Talk since April. And this last month was my first month as a host. And I am here to improve my English skills, and I would like to enjoy the Spanish immersions too, but I am just trying to organize my schedule. In my free time, I want to study, I want to read some books, sometimes go to the gym, and that's it. The topic from today immersion is who was Terry Fox? He was a Canadian boy and we are here to discuss a little bit about his history. So, could you please read the question number 2 and answer, Pedro?
Yeah. Uh, Number 2, have you ever heard about Terry Fox history? The speech is cancer, diagnosis, and leg amputation, embarked on across Canada, room to raise money for cancer research. What does this tell us about his character and determination? Yeah, I don't know the Terry Fox history. I know now the history about the Terry Fox, but I don't remember one name, but I see other histories is similar to Terry Fox.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not a yeah, it's not a run, but
Hmm.
uh determination histories. But the Terry Fox
Hmm.
is very good history. For me is very important. One person living this problem and not I don't know the expression in English, but não joga toalha, and the fight to problem is more important to is fight and make an example for another people about this. And I see the video about the Terry Fox, and the is very good example about the this uh, one people is not stop your life because one problem. Have more opportunities, and the Terry Fox make the opportunity and the show one example about this. Is very good history about determination and the fight about the cancer and the example.
Yeah, and he was only 18 years old in that time. So it was
Yeah,
really difficult. Can you imagine a guy who was almost an athlete and he had this problem? So it's really hard when you have when you decide to do this, right?
yeah,
And
and
you,
the and
oh,
the
so
this
go
guy
ahead.
living yeah, and this guy living in 18 years is more complicated about the
Yeah,
divulgation. It's not have internet. The television is not advanced. Uh, this guy show your determination face to face. You know, I imagine
yeah,
this face to face, and I imagine the newspapers have news about this, but the big shows is a face to face. Don't not having internet. Today is easy. You make one and it shows the internet, but in 18 years, no have internet.
yeah. And if you have the opportunity to look after the immersion videos from this the guy, you can find that some days he was running alone. Was raining and he was
Mm,
running alone with
yeah,
one leg amputated, was like an artificial leg, and
yeah,
he spent all the day running because he want to earn money from the cancer. So what's a great story. If you have the opportunity to look at it's a small book I read years ago, and if you can find, and if you want to know more, it's a good opportunity to practice it because it's a English book and a
yeah,
small book. So if you want to look more, it's a great. I know I didn't know about him before this book that I read, so it's a great opportunity to practice and know more about this history, right?
yeah. Nice.
And and you, Anderson, what do you think about the question number 2?
Yeah, I didn't know the history of Terry
Mm-hmm.
Fox too. It's the first time I heard it. So I think it's great. The guy showed to the world his determination, and I think it's very difficult to do this in nowadays. Imagine that's the time is lived. The medicine and the science at the time is not so advanced uh, like nowadays. And I can imagine he's running with a triple leg, so precarious, né? Because it's very simple, né? At that age, the science and the practices. So I think it was very difficult for him to do this. And it's a story with very motivation, né, for us. And sometimes we have problems and we 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 stay sad because the problems, and Terry show us that we keep going independent of our problems. I like very much of the story.
Thank you, Anderson. And you, Ayla, what do you think about the question number 2?
Um, I agree with guys. I think uh, he was Terry Fox. History show us. I don't know, but I think were difficult for him, and because he was sick, uh, and but he was very brave and determined. He forgot his problems and use it to improve uh, other lives. So, I think he used a pen. In fact, I think he turned on his pen into a great good, noble cause, and so it's incredible, so incredible. I think he wanted to help others, and his commit, commitment, commission, I don't know. She put this commitment at first in his life, and I don't know, but it's a example of how can I say, it's about oh my gosh, altruism. I don't know
I
how
don't know how to say that in
altruism.
English.
Yeah. And it's more because it's not only about to help the others, but to try to invest about the cancer research. It's about to want to improve it in a long term for
Yeah.
other generations. So it's incredible. So he was strong, so strong person, and his example about care about others, he was different. Yeah, so incredible. It's
And
very
Pedro
good.
said something really interesting because remember, in that time, you cannot share that you are doing this for the others to help you. To So he was doing it for himself. alone sometimes with artificial leg. It's really hard I only imagine, right? It's really hard to when you have to run using an artificial leg. And here in if you have to change this for he was running almost the same as one marathon a day. And one marathon it's 42 kilometers a day. So he was doing this a day, and he could earn more than $3 million Canadian from this his research. So it was a great example. This is really hard to
So
imagine,
great.
right? This is really crazy sometimes.
It's difficult to imagine this, yeah.
Yes, if you are interested in look at the Google some pictures from Terry Fox, you can find a statue on the Canada. I cannot remember the place for sure. You can have statues from Terry Fox. It's a really important person for them. It's like a hero from them. Do you want to read the question number 3, Anderson, and read and answer? Sorry.
Paris Marathon of Rope covers a staggering 3,073 kilometers. How do you think he maintained his motivation throughout this journey? Yeah, I can imagine how he maintained his motivation. Uh, I think you run a marathon, it's
A
42
day.
kilometers for a day. It's insane. Uh, I don't know. I think I don't read the book, so I don't know his history. I don't know his religious or some like that. Or I don't know about his family, but I think it's more like that. His religions and he think his family and I don't know. It's very difficult to
Yeah,
imagine it.
it's hard to say, right?
Yeah,
Because it's almost like impossible for us think about this. Even for me, for example,
yeah,
sometimes I was like,
yeah.
why he was doing this, right?
I
And
don't know. I think have some people in the world that are special, and I believe in God, so I think God puts this person in the world
Mhm.
to show us a thing and to do we think and about the things. So I don't know. I think he's a blessed guy.
I agree. I agree. I think he is we can find different people around the world that we cannot explain the whys, right?
Yeah.
And you, Isla, what do you think about that?
Well, I think he probably stayed motivated by thinking about his goal to help people with cancer. And I think the support from people, the support from people he met, and his strong belief in what he was doing, uh, what he was doing kept him going. I don't know. I think he was so he was so committed,
Yeah,
comprometido
yeah.
to his goal, to help people to improve cancer research, that I don't know, in some way he forgot uh, his problems, his sickness, and he overcome it for uh, a greater good. I think it's no other word to use. I think bem maior. He was so committed to achieve it, and yeah, for me, this kept him to keep going and uh, to this example motivated others uh,
Mm-hmm.
to improve their awareness about the cancer, about the cancer research, and to carry people who were suffering from this disease. And yeah, it's, I don't know, but I feel so emotional when I see some example. Uh, and sometimes we complain a lot about our problems, about little things. We complain all the time, every day. And when we see this example, uh, I feel so bad with myself. And
Please don't.
so selfish, so selfish. Yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately, we need to use it to improve ourselves
for sure.
every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't feel sad about it because maybe as Anderson said before, they are a special person that we are bring more motivation that we can imagine. So I don't know. And how about you, Pedro?
I imagine in alone moments, the Terry thinks they give you up, the Terry's cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine this, but uh, Terry don't stop and go in one city or village, and the people smile to Terry or speak the motivation words to Terry. And this is a uh, one moment to motivation to continue the marathon. But I think the Terry living the hard moments in alone times. But yeah, I don't know the complete history about Terry. I don't know this is a one uh, religious guy, but I believe I think the Terry have one big cause, and this cause is our one important point to motivation to continue the marathon. But I I I reflect on my life, for example, and in I live in had moments in the past 2 years. I live in different countries, and it's not easy, but I I make the inspiration in the little moments about in my life, and I believe the theory is true. One smile, one people talk to you, and they make one motivates word. I don't know, but I think this. But the alone moments is complicated. It's so hard, and the alone moments on the road, yeah, it's complicated.
Yeah, he, he was only 18, so we are not in this age. You're not able to understand the things, the whys. Sometimes you are like, I don't know how to say that in English, revoltado, even without reason, right? Because
Yeah.
you're a teenager, and he was, he had this different mindset, I guess, to raise money.
Yes, guy is young, and have one problem, and yeah, you said about the revoltado, no?
Yeah.
Uh, I think this guy look another people and what's problem for me this I don't know em English, but porque eu fui o escolhido, no? You know? But yeah, I think this start the the marathon, the cows. I think this guy understand a little about your cows, but I don't know in your mind the day by day you live in your mind. It's complicated.
Yeah, I believe this not was not so easy, right? It's not like
Yeah, no, it's
only
so hard,
flowers.
very, very hard.
Yeah, yeah.
The normal life is hard, and imagine one difficult life. It's so hard.
Yes. I don't know. It's hard to think because I used to run and I had the opportunity to run the São Silvestre last year, and this is only 15 kilometers. And this is was hard for me. Can you imagine you doing this for 42 kilometers a day? It's I cannot even imagine myself doing these things, right? So it's sometimes it's hard to say because I cannot even realize how was it for him. Anderson, do
Yeah,
you want?
it's
Oh,
hard,
go
but
ahead.
in your day you live in one normal life.
Yeah, imagine I am
But
doing, I was
imagine
doing
one
with two
people.
legs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This guy and the other guys living one problem. Uh, have one. It's so hard in one marathon, for example, but in your life, it's hard too.
Yeah, yes. Uh, Anderson, do you want to read the question number 4 and answer, please?
Yeah. I, before I want to do a
Of
question.
course.
Uh, I'm curious now. You read the book, so
Yes, yes.
do you remember if Terry Fox, um, I
Was
don't
a
know,
religion guy or not?
take your medicine? He did the cancer treatment or not?
He
He's
had to
because
stop the.
why I'm asking because the treatment cancer is very hard.
Yeah.
And it's very complicated. So I think if he's taking the medicines, I think he's impossible to him to run this distance. Do you know?
Yes. I remember
Do you remember?
I remember that the decide has he had the leg amputated in some time. He decided that he wasn't able to do it, the medicine treatment. So he was like, oh, like okay, I don't want to be in my home doing the treatment. So he decided that he was running for this cause, and because of this, the cancer is spread for his lungs, as we know, as we saw in the video. So he had this kind of problems, high problems, because he didn't the treatment properly. He decided to in in that time that leg was amputated. They decided that I don't need to had the medicines properly. So was a decide for him, and he because of this he had to stop it in some period of the time because the cancer was spread for his lungs, I guess.
So we can say he sacrificed himself to the cause.
Yes, something like this.
Uh,
Yes, and he
he
spent
passed
maybe
away early
yes, he
that
could
then
choose
could be.
like yes, he could choose like I'm gonna be at my home, take the medicine, and maybe try to live with natural one leg. So, but not. He decided to. They don't need it. This kind of treatment, natural treatment, and they decided to run the marathon to raise money. So
And this
it's
make the history more impressive.
yeah. Can you imagine these things?
This
It's like
detail, yeah, it's a
can you
detail, but
imagine?
it's very important.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my mom has cancer years ago. Now she's okay, but in that time my family was really anxious. We are fighting, we are discussing because we are not thinking properly, right? You are not able to decide things. So imagine if you
yeah,
his mother, so my son is going to run without treatment for cancer.
yeah,
It's hard to think, but as you said, he decided to sacrifice himself.
yeah. Oh, so thank you for the
No, no, no
explanation.
worry.
I really read it, this book.
Yeah, yeah, it's small book. I had a English private teacher. He was a really smart guy, and he was bring this kind of book that make you think about life, right? And
Yeah,
he present me Terry Fox's story.
yeah, very good. So number four, as we commemorated Terry Fox on August 1st, how can you apply the lessons from his life to our own personal challenges? What lessons can we learn from his decision and his refusal to let circumstance define him? Yeah, I think the lessons we learn with the story is don't give up, independent of the problem you have to keep going and trying to resolve the problem and the life is passing, so we need to do something. And yes, as I said, I'm employed nowadays,
Hmm.
so sometimes it is difficult. You you maintain your mindsets and your pers- perseveration. I don't know. It's like said, but I know there is big problems that I have. So I think that this example is important to to, to me to try to remember me that I have a problem, but I need to keep going, and my problem will be resolved soon, I expect.
But yeah.
But have problems that don't have a solution, like a disease as cancer. So I think the biggest lesson is that keep going and you get it.
Yeah. Thank you, Anderson. And I really believe that your problem will be solved soon because you are doing what you have to do, right? You are practicing your English. You are here with us. Here it's a good place to have a network. So if you have the opportunity, every immersion, share your LinkedIn profile, and if you have the opportunity to talk with the others here in Talk and Talk, it's a good place to have a good network. Maybe is going to be fast as you expected. And how about you, Ayla? What do you think about this question number 4?
I think it's about we can learn to never give up, even when doing, uh, even when things are hard,
Mm-hmm.
because Harry Fox showed us if you have a goal, and for sure, he, as you said, and so he sacrificed himself for a great cause. But I think his legacy can show us when you have a problem, a difficult, we can overcome it if you stay positive, for example, and keep it going, and no matter what the challenges you face, and each one has your own difficult. But when you are positive, when you really believe what you want to achieve, I think it's possible. And I think, yeah, for me, it was his example. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep it going. No matter challenges you found, you fight. So I think it's for me, it's more about it.
Thank you, Ayla. And how about you, Pedro? What do you think? What lessons can we learn about this?
Yeah, I agree. Uh, for me, the principal message is don't give up. Uh, yeah, we live in different days. Today is different to yesterday, and
Mm-hmm.
today is different to uh, other days, and life is a new opportunity every day. And you living now one problem, it's not a end, it's not a final. Uh, don't give up, and uh, don't live in the bad moments. You shows the good moments. This is your life, and uh, take the example and live the good moments. Don't take the bad the importance the bad moments. This is your life. The bad moments is important to don't repeat this, but it is more important to live in the good moments, and the life is have big good moments, no, but
Yeah.
in day by day is hard, and we take more importance in the bad moments, but it's not a end about this. Yeah, don't give up is the big message for me.
Yeah. Even the worst problems can bring us like memorable histories, right? He's a person who is remind for this kind of things that happen to him. So it's a good message, I guess. The question number 5, it's a good quote that we found on the end of the video. So do you want to read, Ayla, the question number 5?
Yeah. Uh, Terry Fox said, even if I don't finish, we need others to continue. It's got to keep going without me. What does this quote tell us about his vision and hope for the future? Oh my gosh. Uh, so I think uh, this new he knew his mission was very important. He wanted the others to keep working toward the same goal, uh, even if he couldn't finish it. I think no. He knew he was aware about his condition, and but uh, he focused on in that cause, focus on in the commitment to help the others, to help the science, uh,
Yeah.
because there was about cancer research behind. It's not only about to raise, uh, for sure, to raise money for this so important, but I think also wanted people be aware about this cause and com to to be part of this also, I think. And I think it showed he was thinking about the future
Mm-hmm.
and the future and about the fight toward cancer and against cancer. Um, I don't know more, but I'm a Terry Fox fan.
I don't
So
know why.
incredible guy. No, oh my
Yeah, I don't know
gosh.
why here in Brazil we don't heard about this, right? If you are looking, I put the name of the book. It's a small book. It's Pinging Reader, this kind of book that you
Uh,
read when you are starting to learn English. It's only 16 page. And I don't know why here in Brazil we don't heard about this. And we have a Terry Fox Foundation that they are helping kids with cancer and disease. So it's in other countries it's really famous. And I don't know, here in Brazil we don't have this kind of, like, we could have the run here, Terry Fox run of hope. We could have here, but I don't know. This is specific things from Canada. I don't know, guys. And how about you, Anderson? What do you think about the question number 5?
Uh, 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 I think Terry Fox is a man with perception out of your time, out of his time. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he 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 think uh, about the future and his sacrifice herself for the cause and thinking I'm I'm going I passes away, but the children and the others after me will have a chance to and I think it's very important. I don't know. I think the cancer was a new disease at that time. I
Yeah.
don't know. The treatments aren't so improved like nowadays.
Yeah.
So at that time, research was very important to improve what we have now. and Terry helped with this. And
He was like a visionary, right? In that time, because
yeah. And he was so young and
yeah, this is the most crazy for me. He was young and he had the
uh,
decision to do it. He's weird,
he
right?
has a
Weird in
body
a good
young,
way.
but old soul.
Yeah, I agree with you. I believe in that.
Yeah, I think
And
is
you,
that.
Fredo, what do you think about this quote?
Yeah, this phrase is good. For me, it's very important to plant the seed, and this phrase, uh, "keep it going," we taught me is very good. This phrase, uh, but my vision about the future, I don't know. I live now. I live in uh, the present, uh, but I have hope about the future. Uh, I I see good persons on the world, on my city, and I have one big hope about the future in general, you know. But
Yeah,
it is important to um people example of constructors example like a Terry Fox. Uh, the Terry Fox. Make one example, and this example survive the years is a very important this in my opinion. uh, today we live the Olympic Games, you know, and the Olympic Games is a one example about this, the determination and the superação, I don't know in English, but
yeah,
this moment is very important. uh, this is a seeds, and this is important to future. My hope is about this.
yeah. Guys, unfortunately, we don't have too much time to discuss about this. I would like to pass more than 1 hour talking about this TerraFox, but unfortunately, this passed really fast. I put the link of the survey on the chat. And if you want to give more ideas from the next immersion, or if you like this kind of topic when we have a book to discuss, or if you don't like, if you say whatever you want to say, to share for me, I would like to say that it's really important for my improvement or for the next immersion. And you can bring more ideas from the topics. Don't worry, it's totally anonymous, so feel free to send what do you want. If you have to say something positive or negative, do not worry. Um, and I am really happy that we are finishing this immersion with this quote, because it's really important, right? When we have to think in, if even if you don't finish, we need others to continue it. It's got to keep going without me. So I guess I would like to finish like this because it's a good quote to think on our Sunday. And I am really happy to see all of you here. And I hope see you soon, guys. Have a good Sunday. Enjoy the Olympic Games. Try to study. And I hope see you soon, okay?
Thank you. Thank you,
Bye bye,
Camila. Thank you,
guys.
guys.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Camila.
Thank you.